It's time. Beautiful cash considerations, listeners. It's time for one total, one side, and one prize. Woo-hoo! We got it all coordinated and everything, man. Woo! Love it.
Nice work.
So OTOSOP time, one of our favorite times of the week. It's one total, one side, one prop, and Dave is alluded to earlier in the show has been seeing the board all November long. He goes perfect. If you would have parlayed his picks last week, you would have had the nicest payout of the season, plus 1175. Ain't too bad of a Sunday, folks. CH does an awesome job tracking these picks all season long, and with Dave's huge win, it actually means that if you bet all of our OTOSOP bets individually and as three-way parlays, I'm not advocating that, but you would be up 4.28 units. That ain't too bad for not knowing no shit. How about that, gentlemen? CH nailed his side. He'll be going second. And for me, the 6-0 run came to a resounding end. I actually hit the reverse book it with Trent parlay. And if you faded all my picks last week, you were a perfect 3-0. So for old newbie, it's bounce back time. And CH, when you make your picks, you don't have to shy away. Do it what you got written down on the paper. Don't be thinking you don't want to steal anybody else's. You earned this, my man. And I earned bringing up the rear. Nice fucking picks, man. All right, Dave, you're up first. Hopefully you had enough time with the Felica interview to get up there, find your props and shit. OTOSOPDS, your time.
Oh, man. So we had a lot going on today, and we're just kind of running around and getting Chris to get on the show and all these things. So I didn't do the deepest dive that I like to do.
It's okay.
But that's okay, because sometimes you just kind of, when you're feeling it, you're looking at the board, you're going, okay, here we go. So side-wise, couple candidates this early in the week, but nothing real exciting, solid where we could go other than, man, I can't do it. I was going to do the Steelers, and I can't do it. I just can't do it. I was going to do the Raiders, and I just can't do it. So my side is going to be the Bengals. It's going to be Cincinnati -3. All right. We're going to lay it. We're going to play it. They're playing for first place every week now. I think Burrow continues to roll.
Damn good.
In that game, we're going over. It's 50.5. So we're doing the same game. We did this last week and it worked. We had Washington football team and we had the under. Two good look aheads that were they were the right sides. I mean, and Russ almost cooked some bullshit into getting a tie, and then I had to sweat it and all that stuff, but it got there. Over Chargers, Bengals -3 side total. Prop, I would love if there was a prop on this game, but I can't find a prop on shit right now.
Well, what were you thinking?
Burrow over yardage. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what the number is.
What number would you be comfortable with?
Anywhere, it's probably going to be in the 260s, somewhere in that neighborhood, I'm guessing. Yeah. Might be a little bit higher. I'm hoping it's in the 260s, but they might make you lay like 280, somewhere like that. I think they throws for 300. This is one of those games. Like Teddy Bridgewater looked decent against the Chargers, and the Bengals at the Jungle score points. So we're going to go there. Well, we're also going to go, if we want to do a two-team parlay in the yardage props, the one I did find is Dak Prescott at the Saints, the Thursday night special. And again, don't want to be accused of giving out something and then you listen to the show late, but it worked out pretty goddamn well last week if you did it. Dak Prescott over 284.5.
Okay.
I don't know who's coming back, but apparently Taysom Hill is coming back for the Saints. Expect that thing to be a bit of back and forth. I don't think the Cowboys are going to be able to run the ball very much. All they do is pass. So he's going over to 284.5. But the Burrow number, what we can get, maybe follow along, post it on Twitter once it comes out. That's the real prop. So side is Bengals, total over, prop Burrow over his number, bonus prop if you want to parlay Dak Prescott Thursday night over 284.5. Back to you, sir.
So pretty much if it's anything under 300, play that Burrow over is what you're saying.
Yeah, 300 is the number I'm looking at, like
Okay.
him to get. So
300
299 and a half. If it's even that, that's a little high. It probably won't be that high.
Yeah.
But just off the top of my head, I'm guessing it's anywhere. I'm hoping it's been the 260s. Ideally, it's probably 280 and a half, somewhere in that number.
From the props, and CH and I look at him probably way more than you do. I would expect that thing probably comes out around the 280 range, and then it starts getting bet up because I don't think anybody's playing that under. He is a terrific player, man. I love watching him play.
Awesome.
CHOTOSOP, your time.
So normally I write down all these extra picks because I don't want anybody to take my pick, and I want to have a backup pick for when it's time to make my pick. So this motherfucker just took my total pick.
Nice.
But you know what? I'm picking it too. I don't care what anybody says. I'm taking it too.
Whoa.
We're both taking the over.
We're back, bitches. Let's go.
When I'm picking over Tiddlywinks dropped at halftime, I think we can allow them
Exactly
on the same side.
Exactly. So my total, Dave just hit on it. I'm going to go with the Chargers and the Bengals over as well. I like that number. My side, when Dave just said I was going to go with Pittsburgh, I went, oh Jesus, am I going to pick against them? No, I'm not. I am taking the Ravens though. I think this game is going to go. This isn't going to be pretty. I know it wasn't pretty last week. It's not going to be pretty again this week, Dave. Sorry. I'm taking the Ravens minus the 4.5. And then for my prop, I don't know if this is the total or a prop, but I'm taking it anyway because newbie started bending the rules. And God damn it, it's our goddamn show. We can do whatever we want.
That's right.
I am going to go with a newbie special that he went with a couple weeks ago. I'm taking the number 1 scoring offense versus the number 31 scoring defense. And I'm taking the Tampa Bay Bucks to be the highest scoring team on Sunday at plus 450.
Ooh,
nice. I think they're going to score a lot of points. I don't remember what the number is. I think the number is like 55 is the over. I don't see Atlanta scoring more than
50 and a half.
Yeah,
right
50
now.
and a half. I don't see Atlanta scoring 10 or 13 points in this game. So I'm feeling pretty good about, Tampa Bay being in the very high 30s and low 40s. Might be good enough. It is the favorite team to be the highest point total of the week, but I'll take the slight chalk there and go with Tampa Bay. So Ravens minus 4.5, Chargers, Cincinnati over 50.5, and Tampa Bay to be the highest scoring team on Sunday at plus 450.
Nice shot right there.
Like it. Nice.
If Gronk's in there, man, they're going to score. There's no doubt. They're different offense with Gronk in there.
Exactly. And I know everybody's oh, I would love it if it was Tampa Bay, New England, like Super Bowl. Dude, I can't do that. I literally can't. Like CH would have an aneurysm, number 1.
Well, a Sunday night in week 4 is fine. But the last Sunday of the season, absolutely not.
And you would need to literally contract Adele to write a whole new song about it. You couldn't just play Hello from the Other Side. It would have to be like a whole entire new song that they would have to. That's for you, Bear. All right, boys, let's get rolling here. OT, OS, OP, DA, or DN, or just N, whatever you call me. Let's go. Total, boys, I went traditional total last week, and I wasn't even a little bit close. But I'm going to go back to the well because there is one that I like, and it is as square as it comes. It's a primetime over. It's the over in that Patriots and Bills game. The number continues to tick down, 43.5, and I know the bad guys love the primetime unders. It's almost an automatic bet for them. But the Pats offense has exploded since they took the training wheels off of old Mikey McCorkle. I mean, he has the most yards per pass attempt in November, and that was after having the fewest yards per pass attempt. So clearly what Belichick was trying to do was have him get some completions, have him get some confidence, and then see what he had in the guy. I mean, he did it beautifully because this guy is looking legit. And I think that now they're averaging in their last 3 games 35 points per game. The Bills are second in the league with 29.6 points per game. I always lean to the under in divisional games, and I know it's square as hell, but I'm going over that total that keeps going down. Maybe there's some weather coming in Buffalo, so you might be even getting a better number, but all graded at 43.5 over Patriots. Bills for the side. CH, I'm sorry. The Eagles just shit the bed as 3.5 point favorites, and everyone is going to zigzag because of it. If the Eagles were that bad, wouldn't this line be lower against a team who's coming home after a big time win? They just won on the road and now they're the home team. Now they're getting 6.5 points. The Eagles are dead again. No, the Eagles get to go back to the same stadium they were just at, hop on the bus, exercise some demons. They'll be able to get the ball rolling on the ground against the 26th ranked rush defense. So they won't be asking Jalen Hurts to be throwing it all over the place. Giants came with a great game plan. And you know what? Credit to them. My side is the Eagles laying the 6.5 points. They win by a touchdown. They go into the bye and they get ready for their NFC East schedule. And you know, I've actually been pretty good on the Eagles games early in the year.
Yes.
Last week bit me. I bit I took the bait, but I'm laying the points with the Eagles this week, and it's not a homer pick. I really think that it's a good side. You're getting some value on there. If the Eagles won last week, you're looking at a higher number. I think the number reflects that. Last thing for me, guys, before we get to our take a minutes, is the prop. And I'm going back to the Eagles-Jets game. After having an amazing week of kicking the football, Jake Elliott didn't even attempt a field goal last week because every time they crossed into the opponent's side of the field, Hurts would throw a pick. So I think they're going to try and have a more concerted effort against a pretty bad defense of the Jets to be a little more careful with the ball. And I think they're going to take points when they can get them. So my prop is the Eagles to have the longest field goal made in the game. It's actually plus 125. And I think this is one of those cases where there's just too many lines to pay attention to have a right number on this game, because the Eagles are plus money. If you wanted to bet the Jets side of this prop, you would have to lay minus 135. And that's despite the fact that the Jets kicker, Matt Amendola, is 13 of 19 on the year versus Jake Elliott's 18 of 20. Now, if you're looking at kicks from distance, we're looking for a long field goal, right? Jake Elliott is 7 of 9. That would be impressive if he kicked more than he actually did. So he's 7 of 9 on field goals 40 yards or more. Amendola, 2 of 7 from 40 or longer. I think it's a mispriced prop. So give me the Eagles, longest field goal of the game, plus 125. Eagles, 6.5 points, and over the squarest pick of the week, Bills Patriots, 43.5. And gentlemen, that now does it for Ian. There's a lot of consternation of if In the Gun is its own segment, but OTOSOP is housed inside of In the Gun.
Yes.
But just for our video wizards, we cut them separately, save them a little bit of editing. But that is In the Gun. David. Back to you, my friend.